You're not skinny dipping. I don't care what you say. Hello! So we're in Pemberton. 'Tis the following morning. Done a bit of raining in the night actually. And we didn't have the best night's sleep last night, did we?
We didn't have a sleeping tablet.
No, we
so.
normally have well, not normally, but quite a lot of the time we have a quarter of a sleeping tablet each, and it just helps us it just helps. Anyway, we didn't last night and paid the price.
Walk up
So
every hour.
no big deal. Well, here is Pemberton, which has we've been coming here on and off for quite a few years now. Typically we stayed in some chalets that are actually not far from the caravan site where we're staying at the minute. But Pemberton's come on quite a bit. At one time it was getting quite run down, and a lot of the older folk apparently were popping the clogs, and nobody new was moving to Pemberton apparently. This is what the guy that owned the chalets used to tell us. But it seems like in recent years there's been a bit of an influx of younger people, and it's kind of been developed a little bit more. And it's actually quite a nice little town now. The big news of the day is it's Syd's birthday. He's 4 years old today and has promised to be good from now on. No more puppy antics. All good, mature dog stuff, he said, didn't he? Nice little playground. Sorry, we've had to stop. Syd is just downloading something. He did a little jig. He did a little jig then, like he was really pleased with himself. What you doing? What did you just do? What did you do? Here's something I haven't seen before. This is interesting. A cat prohibited area. Never seen that before, have you?
No.
Plenty of no dog signs, but I've never seen a cat prohibited area. I'm all for it. We're dog people.
How do cats read that? Because cats usually go out in the day and, you know,
How do cats
they can't read.
Well, some years ago, it was actually the second time we came to Pemberton. We came here with the parents. We came to the chalets I mentioned earlier, and we went to one of these buildings on the other side of the road, one of those there. I think it was maybe a little bit further down. It was actually the old schoolhouse apparently, but it had been turned into a kind of a bit of a makeshift restaurant. But they had a sign outside, words to the effect of great steak or something like that.
Best steak.
Best steak, yeah. So we finished up going in, all six of us, and having steak. And to this day, it was the best steak we've ever had. Apparently the guy that owned it, the old chap, was an ex-butcher, and it was just absolutely delicious. His wife did vegetables. I don't know what she did with the vegetables,
good, wasn't it?
but they were delicious, weren't they? It was absolutely cracking. I have a feeling it was porterhouse. I can't remember. It's a long time ago. I remember the guy had absolutely massive hands. He had fingers like bananas. But we came back, it was probably 18 months or 2 years later, and couldn't wait to go back for another steak. But sadly his wife had passed away and he'd moved away. So that's very sad. But we never got another steak, which was a shame. I think it was one of those buildings over there.
It'll be that
quite
one.
possibly was that one there.
Yeah, it'll be that one.
It still actually looked like an old schoolhouse inside. It was strange, very sort of.
It smelt musty.
It felt musty, yeah. But odd to say that we've been to some real posh places and on cruises and such like, and we've never had a steak as good as that one.
Yeah, that was saying
that place there.
Whalers up at Exmouth was excellent. That was a very good steak.
Yeah, there was a place up in Exmouth some years ago that was probably a very close second. Now Angie seems to think that I might like it here. I don't know why. What is that all about? Well, we considered going into Grumpy's, but it was blowing a hoolie around their outdoor area, so we thought we'll give that a miss. I think we might buy some bacon and stuff and go and make a bacon butty in the van perhaps. Gelato.
Come away.
Looks quite a nice little place. The slightly unfortunate thing about Pemberton is it's surrounded by national park, so all the things round and about that you might want to visit. There's the Gloucester tree, isn't there? The huge, great big high tree and such like.
Millennium
but they're all in national park, so you can't go with the dog, which is kind of frustrating.
Like
it does limit things. Oh yeah, there's a train coming through down there.
Train here.
So travelling with a dog in Australia does certainly limit you, for sure.
Well, it does in this state, not all
Well, I
states.
think most of the states are pretty much the same as far as dogs are
I
concerned.
think in some states you can take them in national parks. Somebody's told me at one point.
Yeah, I think some of the kind of smaller,
Come on, baby.
what they class as less important national parks, you can maybe take dogs in, but I mean, even what they class as the big national parks, they've not done anything with them. It's just land that's been left to its own devices, really. So, considering all the animals that are in there doing what animals do, I don't really see why you can't take dogs in.
As long as they're on a lead and
You
you
should
pick
just
up
be on a
after them.
lead and you pick up after them, yeah. This is a bit of an old IGA.
Come here, Sid.
Hopefully they've heard of chips. So in the end we got ourselves some bacon and a few more bits of supplies and went back and made a very nice bacon and egg sandwich, which was good, filled a gap. And we're now just having a little bit of a wander because we believe there's quite an interesting outdoor swimming pool, would you believe, down here. So Sid wanted to come on a birthday walk. Come on, Sid. Ding.
Oh, come on, that's prickly.
That's a prickle. Did it prickle you then?
Yeah, he jumped.
You did jump. Come on.
It's not very nice.
And there it is down there. Oh, there's a mountain bike park down here, Ange. If only you'd brought your bloody bike, you could have had a ball. She loves a mountain bike, does Angie?
Keep your eye open for the wigglies.
Pemberton Camp School, that says. That must be, well, I don't know what that would be. What's the camp school,
Like
babe?
a school camp, won't it?
A
If they
summer
come
camp.
away.
Like a summer camp. Mountain bike trails. Whoa.
Blackberries, maybe.
Now then, I'm guessing it's straight on.
Yeah.
I would imagine it's straight on to the pool.
Yeah, the pool probably runs out of this river.
I don't know what it is. Ah, I think we found it. Yep, we found it.
Oh, would you like to swim in that?
Well, I've got to be honest and say it's not drawing me in. I'll tell you what, it's a good job there's a fence here because Angie would be in there.
Yeah, I
There'd
like
be-
swimming in scum.
There'd be no holding you back. Is it just that bit there? It must be that bit that's kind of fenced off. It appears to be fenced off all round, but you must be able to get in. There must be an entrance up there. Right, come on, let's go up. Come on, let's get you in. You brought your cosy, haven't you?
You want to dangle your feet in it, don't you?
You're not skinny dipping. I don't care what you say. That is not appropriate.
You're a nutter. That man's a nutter.
Nobody wants to see that, do they? If we get comments now that, yeah, I'd like to see that, I'm giving up YouTube.
I don't think you'll get them comments.
Oh, there's a snake on this thing there. What does that mean?
This is a snake. There's lots of them round here. Have a watch where you sniff, haven't you, Sid?
Let's get in and have a closer look. There's a kookaburra sat on the, I don't know what it is. That wrought iron there, right in the middle.
Beautiful.
See the kookaburra?
Yeah. Changing rooms.
There's a sign up there saying that this water, although it's coloured by tannis, whatever tannis, tannins, was it
From the
tannins? From the
eucalyptus.
eucalyptus trees, it is actually fresh and free flowing. So there is, relatively close, a real life wild kookaburra. Don't let Sid get too close, he'll scare it off. Let's see how close I can get with the camera. There he is.
They sound awesome, them, don't
Yeah, they're lovely in the morning. Oh, he's letting us get pretty close. Hello. There he is. They laugh in the morning. Come on, you're better at it than me. Creeping ever closer. He's not too scared, is he?
He knows he can fly off at any time. Sydney,
Well,
come
he has
here.
got that advantage.
Come here. You don't know what you're
Probably
doing.
the camera is probably
Stay here.
2 to 2.5 meters away from him now. I hope he looks as close on camera as he actually is.
Looking at Sid.
He's getting twitchy. There he goes. See ya. Oh, he's gone to his mate down there. There's another one on the floor. Come on, let's go and have a look at this pool. Well, this is quite interesting. I've never seen... They do expect you to swim in the main part as well, because there's steps down there into it.
Stay here, there's some baby ducks there. Oh look, them ducks are a bit older than the ones near the park.
Wow. It doesn't look overly clean to me. I mean, if you look at them steps there, I can see 3 steps and that's about it.
Might be deep there.
Yeah, I think it's pretty deep.
Stay here, baby. Stay here.
Do you want me to hold Sid while you have a quick dip?
I'll hold Sid, you have a quick dip. I know you're the swimmer out of the two of us.
She wants to, really.
She does not. It'd have to be turquoise for me to get in it. And red hot.
Turquoise and the temperature of a spa.
Yeah.
You're more of a hot tub girl, aren't you?
Yeah.
Look at that lump of tree there by the side of that path. That's one hell of a big tree.
Well, they've got merged objects, venomous snakes and slippery.
They've got what?
But you can get in it if you want. Looks like there could be venomous snakes, merged objects.
Hang on.
It's deep.
People have peeled these off. They're just stuck on.
Well, don't peel them off.
No.
But that's what could be under the water.
Fancy saying you can swim in it when there's venomous snakes.
Well, it's only the same as sea, isn't it?
Well, I suppose there is that.
They like a bit of water, snakes.
Like a bit of danger, the Aussies, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm not doing it unless there's
It's a
something
thrill.
in there that could kill me.
They like a thrill.
In which case, if there is, let's go.
I'd rather sit down with a glass of wine and watch them.
Get your shoes and socks off quick. The spiders that might bite you. This is
We're
the
just
Aussie.
soft.
This is the Aussie way. Yeah.
Too much English in us, isn't there?
Yeah, there is a bit too much English in us.
You can imagine kids jumping in and playing in, but
Well, we've seen pictures on, I don't know whether it's on the internet or on that leaflet they gave us, of being full of kids.
looks like it needs a good filtering.
But as a parent, would you say to Amelia and the boys, in you go?
No, I'd say please don't go in.
Yeah.
Let's just sit here and have our drinks and butties.
But you'd probably say, let's go back to the van and we'll have our sandwiches there. There could be ants and spiders and things here.
We're rubbish. Come on.
Come on, birthday boy. It's just having a birthday wee. Well, not something you see every day, is it?
I suppose it's lovely in the middle of summer.
One of the reviews I read on the Pemberton caravan park was a lady had put on and said that there was these bike trails right next to the park, and the kids could just disappear off into the forest, and they basically never saw them the whole stay that they were here. They were just playing on the bikes. I'd be a bit concerned about the kids clearing off into the forest.
Yeah, but they're probably very streetwise with it all. They've
Well,
grown
yeah,
up
it's
with
just
it,
the
if
Aussie way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Sid's just downloading something. I've actually just noticed something. You know what there's not?
Yeah.
We've just had a 15-20 minute walk and there's not been any flies. Now I feel like I'm sort of missing out somehow.
You know why there's no flies? Because it's cooler.
Because it's cool, yeah. Yeah, it's gone a bit cooler.
And it's sprinkling again.
What a difference it makes when you're not batting them away from your face.
We told him.
I don't know what perfume you've got on, Angie, but I wouldn't. It's shit, I'm telling you. Don't buy any more.
No.
I should be walking in front of you, really. Oh, there's a young lady doing exercises over here. I think we should go and join in. Oh, she's down doing. Oh, she's that running man on the floor now. You see her over there. Have you done yours today? She's gone quiet. She's keen.
Go on.
That must be the no belly section. They send you if you've got a flat belly. We're over the other side in the fatties department.
At the oldies.
Yeah. That's an ocker, this vehicle here. Not to be confused with a burrocker. A burrocker is an orange drink. Not even remotely similar. Unusually, this caravan site doesn't have any bins distributed around the site. They just have some big commercial bins by the entrance. So you've got to take everything up here, and it's
just
up
here
this
where
hill.
that hump sign is.
No big deal, but it's unusual. We've not come across that before.
Well,
We've normally got
dog
bins
poo,
everywhere.
Don't want to put it in the van overnight.
They're there on the left, but you've got to walk up to them every time you want to put anything in the bin, which is a bit unusual. This site is actually community owned, apparently. It's not a private site or anything, so it's non-for-profit, and it's funded by the community.
Trying to find duck poo.
Which might be why they're, just trying to keep everything as simple and cheap as possible, really. But it's a nice site. Just check this out. Yeah, pretty much look like brand new barbecues. Very nice little camp kitchen. Very nice. We seem to be covered in what looks like confetti from these trees. Looks like we've been to a wedding. Okay, so this is Sid's secondary birthday treat. This is a peanut butter ball. So it's a rubber ball with bits of peanut butter in it. And he likes this. What's that? Sit down, sit down, sit, sit. Good boy, nicely, nicely. Oh, there you go. On the floor, there. Don't put it on the gravel. He's pretty chuffed with that. And this is Angie's treat. Who's been a good girl.
Thank you.
Ouzo and lemonade. Honestly, she's anybody's for an ouzo and lemonade. I better have one too. I've discovered over the years if she's gonna take advantage of me, it's better if I'm slightly drunk as well.
Nasty you are.
Not got your mic on. Nobody can hear what you're saying now.
So I can say all sorts of nasty stuff about them.
Well, they can lip read you.
Can they? You might not be that clever. I might make my own words.
Is she saying that our listeners aren't clever? Is that what she's saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying they might not be able to lip read.
Anyway, they're not listeners, they're viewers.
Most of the family.
Most of them are family. I like to think of all my viewers as family. Right, anyway. A quiet drink in order. And then it's steak and chips tonight. Steak and chips. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
It's got peanut butter in half a ball because it probably broke it.
He's very well. He's very much occupied down there. He'll be a while.
Not that long. Once it's all gone, he'll start killing the ball.
Yeah, he will.
It'll last a couple of days.
All right. Back in a bit.